Ooh, what's up, Pits? Welcome back to another Cherry Pit episode. My name is Melody, and today I'm here with
Sofia.
Woo! I would like to start off today with a hypothetical question.
Okay.
If you were to travel through time, what era or like moment would you travel to, and why?
Can I come back to now? Or
Yeah.
am I just stuck there?
Oh, good question. Answer both.
Okay. I feel like if I was to get stuck in any time, it would probably be like the 90s to the 2000s. Because
Yeah.
like if I went back any further, I mean I guess 80s to 2000s.
Yeah.
If I went back any further, I probably like wouldn't have as many rights as I do.
That's fair. Yeah.
So if I was to get stuck, I get stuck then. But if I was just to go back in during one period, I'd want to like pick like a cool like historical event, but also maybe I'd just want to see how the 1800s were. Maybe I'm picking when the asteroid hit the dinosaurs.
Oh,
And just
interesting.
like snap back to now because I just want to
Yeah.
I just want to see the dinosaurs.
Very interesting. And okay, I'm gonna add another layer to this.
Okay.
In one case, you're just traveling like as if you're a ghost, and like you won't have any impact, or like nobody is gonna see you or be able to talk to you.
Okay.
But in another case, like you are there, like you travel and you are existing in that time period.
Okay. Existing. Probably. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What is your answer to this?
I think I would travel back as a ghost, like in either the 70s, 80s, or 90s. I know that's a long time period, but I think that's what I would do. I don't really want to like interrupt anything or for people to see me, because that could be problematic for me as a Middle Eastern person. But yeah, I think I would like to see what was happening.
I don't know. I just a lot of the time, I think like if you think about time traveling, it's just like you're going back to places that are like worse.
Yeah, I guess
that are
that's true. Well, that's why I think if I was gonna go anywhere as like an existing person, I would go into the future.
Yeah, definitely. Because if I went back as a ghost, or like if I went back to like say the 1800s as a person to live there, oh my god.
Yeah,
It's just like diseases.
that's true.
And dirt,
Yeah.
and then you die early. Like, does not sound appealing.
Yeah,
not like
I
Bridgerton.
agree. That's why I would like to travel back to like a lot of different time periods. Ooh, actually, when they were like building the pyramids of Giza, I would like to go there, because there's been like a whole bunch of, I mean, for a long time there's been conspiracy about like how they were built so precisely. For like
I want to know.
Yes, exactly. So like, what if I go back and it's like, oh, actually there were like aliens helping them out?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't even know, like, even if I think about going back in time and then going back to like where my family's from, like half of the time Serbia was just like occupied by like a different like country. So it's kind of hard to go back because everyone would just hate me.
Yeah. There's lots going on in like Iran too, and like the Middle East. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I'd like want to go over there. I'd like to go elsewhere. Yeah. So that was my hypothetical for today.
It's a good hypothetical. It's hard to think about.
Yeah. So for today, the topic we wanted to talk about is politics. Very broad.
Hot topic.
Lots to say there. In terms of current events, I feel like there's lots to talk about with politics, especially U.S. politics.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Trump attempted assassination?
I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I feel like it might have been planned, and like,
You think so?
I think so. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like the police and the CIA definitely saw him on that roof. Like, there is no way he was in like plain sight. The crowd saw him,
Right.
and like there's videos of him just like climbing on the roof. So I'm like, and it's literally the Secret Service. Like,
Yeah,
Aren't they supposed to like
watch out for this
watch
stuff?
out for that?
Yeah, that's so true, actually. Yeah, I did think it was like kind of wild because this person was just like a normal young, how old, like in their
Like,
20s,
yeah,
I think.
like our age-ish.
Yeah, and like just wanted to do it like for attention, apparently. Like that's what the
Yeah.
news were saying. Like he's actually a Republican, like so he would have done it if it was Biden up there
Yeah.
too. But that's like, yeah, I agree that it could have been caught, especially
Yeah.
if this is like an amateur, basically. Like it wasn't like a sniper, you know.
Exactly. And there were snipers there.
Who could have
Apparently,
caught him? Yeah.
like apparently there was like a sniper that was like pointed at him at one point. I don't know. This is like
Yeah.
I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but I
Right.
heard that there was a sniper there that was pointed at him.
Very
that was
interesting.
like didn't shoot for some reason.
Yeah.
But also I could be spreading misinformation, so like Google I have no
Google.
sources.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That was like wild.
It was crazy though. How did you hear about it?
How did I hear about
Yeah.
somebody told me.
I saw it on Instagram
You
in
did?
a meme. I saw
In a meme.
Yeah, I saw the meme where it's like it was the picture of him like with the bloody face.
Yeah.
And then like
Maybe
the,
I saw it on TikTok actually.
the
Yeah.
caption was like me when I go get my ears pierced at Claire's.
I saw a lot of memes about it too. I think the way that I think I had heard about it through a friend first, but like the first imagery I saw was on TikTok.
Yeah.
This like photographer who had like taken the photographs. Like it
Oh,
was
wow.
a news story.
I didn't think he actually got shot. When I saw the video, I was like,
Yeah.
he actually got shot, but then it like
Yeah.
grazed his ear or something. I don't
It
know.
like
Did you see him
by a hair.
like them putting on the song by 50 Cent, Many Men? Many men wish death upon me. They
That's
kept
so
putting it
funny.
over every clip. I thought it was
Yeah.
so funny.
The internet is just like hilarious.
Yeah.
Like these wild, very big, very impactful things happen in the world and like people are making jokes about it. It's actually crazy.
I was literally talking
Yeah.
about this in my communications class like last week.
Yeah.
The prof was like, he brought it up and he's like, okay, we know what happened this weekend. What do you
Yeah.
guys think about it?
Right.
And all of us were like, it's actually insane that it's just an
Yeah.
internet meme.
Already, like so fast too.
It's actually,
Yeah.
and this is like this is probably going to go down as like a very, very important American historical event.
For sure. Yeah.
And like, people are just making fun of
are
it.
making fun of it. But like everything, like anything that is to happen in the world, it's like immediately made fun of online.
Yeah. Which is psychotic.
It's
And-
psychotic, but it's also like it shows the reality of like the world. Like everything is a joke.
Yeah. Imagine if like 9/11 happened with the internet like
Oh
currently.
my god. Like
The
people,
current internet.
the amount of like memes, I'm sure people came up with memes like after the internet existed about 9/11.
Oh, 100%.
You know, but
100%.
that's so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Even with like with Joe Biden dropping out of the race,
Yes.
I saw a really funny meme that was like Joe Biden after he drops out of the campaign, and then it was like a profile, like a LinkedIn profile
Yeah.
picture, and it has the hashtag ready to work on
Oh
it.
my god. That's so funny.
I thought it was so
I
funny.
don't think he's ready to work, man. Like
No,
he
he's ready
needed
for
to
retirement.
retire like long ago.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with Kamala, I think.
Yeah,
She's refreshingly young.
she is refreshingly young and a woman,
Yeah.
which is nice to see. But yeah, like it seems that she is using this whole internet thing to her advantage.
She is. She really is.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of like things from her TikTok. Like
Yeah.
her comms intern is going crazy.
Totally. Have you seen like how she's, you know, the Charlie XCX like new The Brat, I think it's called, like her album.
Yeah, like Brat Summer.
Yeah, and so like everyone's like Kamala is Brat, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
her
yeah.
new thing, and she's like put it on her Twitter or something.
Yeah, I think Charlie XCX also like
Yeah.
said that on her Twitter too.
I love that. So I mean, that gives me like, it makes me think she might actually have a chance.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that
Yeah.
like the young people like
Yeah.
swarm around her because
Yeah, it seems like they might. I don't know.
I don't even know. It's so scary. I would not want
Yeah.
to be an American like
Yeah.
young person right now.
Or any person in America,
Not
to be
real
honest.
at all.
Yeah.
Except for like a Trump supporter. They're
Or
probably
Trump himself. Clearly, he has the luck of the world.
they're probably
Like,
having a really good time. It's actually insane that he can be a convicted felon and run for president.
yeah.
Like he's not allowed
Yeah.
in Canada. Like
No.
legally is not allowed in Canada.
That's actually hilarious.
Like
How are you supposed to be like the president of a national, like of a country, and not be allowed into like another country.
I'm shocked
know?
he didn't even go to jail for that, honestly. But I mean, he's Trump,
when you've
so-
got money.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see anything good coming out of this election.
Yeah.
And I also can't see anything good coming out of the Canadian election. So
Me either.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with that one, but I truly don't think Trudeau's going to get elected again. Yeah.
I think
people seem fed up with it.
I think he's destroyed everybody's confidence.
Yeah.
I feel like people used to like him and now
Yeah.
he's just like, but like there's no
Yeah.
good options. I always say politicians are like just the best actors.
This is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people who like dedicate their entire lives to politics and like being so involved. I'm like, please get a life. Like,
Politics are just like I've never been someone who's like into politics either. Like I never know what's going on really.
yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is this thing like about to blow?
I don't know.
Our interface is making crackling sounds. Comment down below what that means. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
What was I saying? I don't know what politics, like I don't know anything about politics usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like honestly like there's been nobody who's like stood out to me as a politician or like even a party that I'm like I 100% agree with
I
this.
agree,
Like
yeah.
this is what I want.
Yeah.
Like none of them are that. So
Yeah.
therefore I don't even want to
I'm
like
100% an
Yeah.
independent who does not know who to follow.
Yeah, me too.
That's my I love my mom's thinking on it. She just goes, every single election,
Yeah.
I vote for somebody different because I don't think one person. I mean,
Yeah.
like she grew up in communist
Yeah, yeah.
Yugoslavia, so like there was no even realm of
Right.
possibility to vote.
Right.
So like she thinks that keeping one person in is basically like a dictatorship.
Honestly, like fair.
Low key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except Canada's like, you know, the House of Commons like is
Yeah.
good because there's like a lot of people making decisions.
Right.
so.
And like I don't like the system of having only two parties like the US does either.
Yes.
Like I feel like that's just problematic as seen.
I think we should just start a campaign to make the Green Party like have all the seats.
Oh my god. I've been saying this since
Shout out
like
Green
high
Party.
school. Shout out Green Party. But like nobody who likes Green Party will vote for them either because they're
Yeah.
just like they feel like there's no chance, right? But I swear there's enough Canadians who would like actually support them who are too
100%.
afraid to like vote for them, you know?
Did you do the student vote in like 2016 or 2015?
Like in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it. I was in 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember who won in yours?
I think it was NDP.
Yeah.
I think NDP won.
We had a tie between NDP and the Green Party.
I think us too.
And
yeah.
but like our prime minister was Justin Trudeau. But like
funny.
we had a weird tie between the Green
Yeah.
Party and the NDP, and I'm really not surprised. Like I was talking to my friend recently who grew up in Kelowna, who also did the student vote, and in Kelowna it was like all the conservatives won.
that makes sense.
So it's crazy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
think about just like 12 and 13-year-olds having a
Yeah.
political opinion, like
right. Yeah.
just because of their parents, you know?
Right. Because of their parents, but also like I feel like when you're younger, having the actual explanation will like sway you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Because like when you're an adult, it's like you're pretty set in your ways, but when you're like 12, you're not. Like you don't know what any of it means. You
Yeah.
just heard your parents talk about it.
I remember my friend's reasoning for voting for Justin Trudeau as prime minister was the fact that he had really nice hair.
I knew you were gonna say something like
Everyone
that. 'cause
thought
he's,
he
like,
was
cute.
so hot.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're all like 13-year-old girls just like, oh my god, I think that's
Like,
why he
I
won.
agree. Yeah.
I think that's why he won in our school.
Yeah. I think he might have won in my school too, actually. Now that I
Everyone
think
liked him back then.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. My parents also voted for him. Like everyone liked him back
It's
then.
because he was like charming and like younger, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, maybe this is like a good idea to like have a younger person. But like now I feel now it's like ruined all of our like thinking.
Yeah.
Because he kind of fucked up. Like,
Yeah. All I remember is like the stop. You remember on the stop signs they'd put like "Stop Harper." I didn't even know what Stephen Harper did.
Yeah.
I was too little to know, but I was like,
yeah,
this guy seems bad.
I know.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really know like what he did or what happened with that either. But
Did you see like recently the mayor of Vancouver, Ken Sim,
Yeah.
he like posted on his Instagram that he made one of the rooms like a private gym. Did you see
Which
this?
rooms?
Like in City Hall.
What?
He made one room like
Yeah.
a private gym for himself.
Oh my God.
He's like, I am here 18 hours a day, so I'm gonna get on my exercise bike. And he was like on the exercise bike in this like
18 hours
news
a
thing.
day.
He's
Damn.
like, but then like there were other people they were interviewing that were like, yeah, we don't have access to that room, and he's saying that we do. And I was like,
Wow.
I'm not shocked.
No.
I went to high school with his son,
Yeah.
and he was in my grade.
Was he like nice or was he
No.
like egotistical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was just like a popular kid who
so
played
funny.
basketball. So I was like, okay.
Oh, these politicians.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I was like, that's actually hilarious.
That is hilarious.
honestly a great meme. A great meme. But yeah, I don't even
Yeah.
know what we're supposed to do now with
Me either.
the state of the world is terrifying.
I am truly like one of those people who thinks it needs to like, I don't want to say we need to be wiped out, but like the politics
reset.
needs to be reset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like completely.
Especially in America.
Especially in America.
Like at least we
Yeah.
have a couple parties we can vote for.
Yeah, like at least there's options.
There's like
but
3 major. I'd say
Yeah.
NDP is like getting major. It used to be smaller.
it's still quite
Yeah.
small. Like I don't think it's there at all. Like Bloc Québécois has more seats in the House
Yeah.
of Commons than they do. So.
Yeah.
And
I'd
Green
like to-
has like one. Like I think there's 1 or 2 people.
And they're always from Newfoundland.
of course.
They're always from Newfoundland. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I guess
Because it's only the islands that vote. Like I think Victoria votes for Green, and then like Newfoundland, and
Yeah.
like that's it.
Yeah, that would make sense though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want Canada to end up like America, and it
Yeah.
seems like we're going that way.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't
Also,
know.
did you see the people on the internet saying that like it was a bunch of like Trump supporters that were like, if Trump actually got assassinated, we would be in a civil war right now.
Oh my God.
And they were like, we're gonna get our guns. I was like, are you okay?
Like I'm sure they would too.
It's
Like,
2024.
maybe they're right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and y'all think keeping guns in that country is a good idea?
Oh my God.
That's
yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. How are you gonna start a civil though? Like, how genuinely are you gonna start a civil war?
Yeah.
Now in that big of a country.
I'm sure they would try.
I don't know how they would do that.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just be a bunch of like terrorist attempts,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
that's it.
I don't know, man.
Weird
It's
people.
so weird. It's so weird that the U.S. has like so much power too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like I feel like the world needs a reset again.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird because like a lot of the times I hear about like China being super a big power, but
Yeah.
like I feel like America is like in the realm of media. America is like very much on the top. I feel like economically probably China is like more powerful.
Maybe.
Because like so many exports come in and out of China.
Yeah, but I don't think they're quite there yet. Like,
Yeah.
I think the U.S. is still at the peak of like the world, which is concerning, honestly. But yeah, I don't know.
No, like literally. Also talking about something new happening this week. The Olympics start on Friday.
The Olympics, do they? I haven't been keeping up.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I had a friend who was like, do you think like it's gonna be okay that I have a layover in Paris? And I was like, good luck, man. Like,
People swimming in the Seine. Have you seen?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Do you know that they have to plug every single hole in their body? Every single one.
Oh my God.
Every single hole.
I mean, yeah, because apparently it's like disgusting. But like the French, you know, in typical French fashion, being the revolutionary people that they are.
the pooping thing.
The pooping thing. Like, I don't know if that's actually gonna.
I don't know if it
be a
happened
thing.
or not, or
it's
something.
happening. Like, I don't know.
The water just
Yeah.
looks like water should be
Yeah.
bluish when you
Right.
swim in it. It's
It's
brown.
like the Fraser River. Like, it's pretty gross.
I'm like, I'm not swimming in the Fraser River.
No.
Like,
But then, so apparently, the president's like, I will put the president or somebody, whoever's in charge, I don't know, was like, I'm gonna put all of the money, like as much money as needed to like make this river super clean
yeah,
and
they
like
put like over $1
cleanly.
billion into
Yeah,
it.
and then so that's why the French were like, why are you spending money on this when you could be spending money on?
And they're
like,
not even allowed to swim in it once the
Right.
Olympics leaves.
I know.
It's literally just gonna go back to being a wasteland.
Oh my god.
Which is, it's all
Yeah.
like insane. I actually
Yeah.
can't, and like, I don't know.
The
I just
Olympics
like
are
don't like
just-
the Olympics.
It's just so like it's such an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Because cities will put in way more money than they're going to make.
Yeah.
Like often it's like bad for the city.
Vancouver is like one of the only cities, like
Yeah.
statistically one of the best cities to come out of the Olympics, because
Right.
we actually use our Olympic Village. We use every
Yeah.
single thing that was built.
Like Science World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
the Expo line. I
yeah.
mean that was for Expo, but and same thing.
The Olympic Oval in Richmond like
Yeah.
is constantly used.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
we're one of the only cities that, because like I remember Brazil from 2014 I think,
I think so.
or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
They like, or maybe that was FIFA.
FIFA is similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is
Yeah, yeah,
similar.
yeah.
They always just leave infrastructure behind that like so
Yeah.
many like cities can't support.
Right.
And then they just like,
And spend lots of money building.
but I don't
Yeah.
think it'll ever stop. Like I genuinely don't think the Olympics will ever
No,
stop.
I don't think so either.
I think that it's
Yeah.
just like a tradition and I guess it's fun, but like,
Yeah. I mean, eventually, I guess like enough cities will have built the infrastructure to like
Yeah.
already be able to like host or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. But there's, I think, I don't know. I like the Olympics because I'm like super patriotic for Serbia, and they always like win.
As every Serbian is, it seems.
Literally, they always win at least like one
Yeah.
gold medal. So I'm like,
That's
yeah.
good.
But
Yeah.
our basketball team, our men's basketball
Yeah.
team this year, Nikola Jokic, who's on the
I've
Denver
heard of this
Nuggets,
man, Yeah.
he's playing on the Serbian national team,
That's good.
and I hope they beat the Americans. But I don't know if they
Yeah.
will, because the Americans have like an insane team
Yeah.
since they let the NBA players play. So
Right.
I don't know. I like the Olympics, but
Yeah.
also I could do without them.
I mean, we could do without a lot of these things.
True.
Right? But I don't think I agree that I don't think it's like ever gonna end though. Like
Yeah.
any of like the FIFA or Olympics. Expo doesn't happen anymore, so I guess that's a
Maybe that's what will happen.
maybe.
But like Expo is
But-
different. It's not like countries I think when it's countries competing against each other, the world likes to like support that.
Right.
like
Yeah.
Eurovision.
They like competition more than like coming together to like
Literally.
show the science and the knowledge that they've all gained. But
I like FIFA, but like the next FIFA, which is in 2026.
isn't it here?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
but it's also it's across North America.
Oh.
So it's here, Toronto. There's like a stadium in Toronto,
Yeah.
3 stadiums in the America, and like 2 stadiums in Mexico.
That's pretty cool.
And teams are
actually.
just gonna have to be flying from city
Yeah.
to city, which is like seems a little counterproductive, but I don't know.
I mean, you know what else is counterproductive
What?
that I like to watch still is F1.
I love F1.
I love F1 too, but like they're flying, they're definitely contributing way more than anyone else
100%.
to the freaking.
But cars will go vroom vroom,
Yeah.
and I will watch it.
I mean, yeah,
God, I love F1. I don't even know if we can talk about this because it's like not really our targeted audience. But
no, maybe. I mean, maybe. I feel like F1 has gained like a way bigger following than it did
after Drive to Survive.
after Drive. Yeah, after that, and like just the drivers being more popular on social media. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's your favorite team?
I like Mercedes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So 2 weekends ago was really good for you.
I mean, yes, but recently I've been more of a McLaren fan.
Bandwagoning.
I mean, yeah, I liked them before. Like it was always like Mercedes and McLaren for
Yeah.
me, but like, I don't like Red Bull at all.
I hate Red Bull.
I hate
Max
them.
Verstappen has like a special place in my hatred for him. Like I really dislike him, and he seems like
I
a
really
nice
dislike.
person.
Yes, honestly, he does. Like he seems like a genuinely
but
sweet person.
I can't like him.
I can't like him either, but I don't think it's him. Like I've grown to be okay with him and just not like the team.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't like, I saw this one, one t-shirt that was like, the front said, I am a Christian. And then on back it said, Horner hater. Same. Me. Same. No, I can't. My favorite teams are Ferrari.
I like Ferrari too.
Ferrari's my number one. McLaren's my number two. But I specifically started liking McLaren because I like Lando Norris.
Same.
But then Oscar Piastri joined and I love him.
He's
so cute. He's like Kimi Räikkönen, but like
that's true.
But like nicer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like him a lot. So.
I like Lando. I think he's funny.
But yeah, Ferrari is like actually destroying me a little bit each time I watch the race.
Yeah, I mean Ferrari is like one of those teams that like they are a classic. Like you want to support them because they're like they've been here the whole time. Yeah. But they've kind of, I don't know, shit the bag.
They're always so bad. Like
they've
I'm actually not kidding you. I don't know how they're so bad.
Yeah.
They have a good, like have a decent car. They
I
have
know.
2 really good drivers. Though I hate Lewis Hamilton's move to Ferrari.
Yeah.
Because I love
too.
Carlos Sainz. And I like Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
But I like him as a Mercedes driver.
Me too.
Right?
I think he's like meant to be there. Plus he was on Ferrari before and like left. So
when?
Maybe I'm wrong. No. Was he on Red Bull? He
McLaren.
was on a different No. I think he was on Ferrari.
I think he was on McLaren.
Maybe both.
He was
been
with
on here
Fernando
for a long
Alonso, I
time.
think, in McLaren.
Was he?
I think so.
I like Alonso too.
I don't like him. He
don't
makes
like
me so angry. Not angry, he's just weird and old.
He is old.
Like retire already.
But like he's still doing well.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like Biden who's like dying.
Do you know who has a weird place in my heart?
Who?
Lance Stroll.
Same, actually.
I don't know why everyone hates him.
Okay, he like makes me feel weird because he's Canadian, so I want to support him.
Exactly.
But like,
and he says he has some really funny jokes sometimes.
He does, and he's also like, I kind of like that he like doesn't care to be there almost. You know, like he's just like got a rich daddy who's like put him wherever he wants.
My favorite thing was like the comments underneath, like when they like the F1 account posted about him getting like his contract extended, and all the comments were like, "Oh my god, this is such a shock! I can't believe it."
Yeah,
I'm like, true. But like he is actually decent when he wants to be, but I feel like he just doesn't want to be there anymore.
He just like doesn't care. Yeah, like he's in a bunch of interviews. He'll be like, "Yeah, I just like can't wait to go like skiing."
Yeah,
like,
literally.
After this.
Honestly, I really don't dislike any driver except for Max Verstappen, and Sergio Perez sometimes is really annoying.
Yeah,
and I think
he's also kind of old.
He's bad. He's just bad now. Yeah. Now he's just like he had like 2 good seasons.
True.
Now he sucks.
I mean,
and
it's hard to live in Max's shadow, I guess.
I don't know why they keep trying to. This Max's second driver. We need to find Max's second. Do you just
Max
find
is
good...
like he's enough for the whole team.
He's literally carrying the constructors' points right now on his back. I don't think Sergio Perez is like 2% of those points.
Yeah. But I mean, McLaren's been doing well this season. So
I really hope they beat them.
I don't know if they'll beat them, but
I think they'll beat them in constructors because they have 2 good drivers and Red Bull only has one. But I think Max is still gonna win the constructors championship.
Yeah, but I honestly like haven't been keeping up this season.
I have.
Have you? I was keeping up like last season and I think the one before that.
Yeah.
When I like started watching for the first
time.
The
Monaco Grand Prix always ends up on my birthday.
Oh really?
It's always on my it's the 24th to 26th, and my birthday's on the 26th.
Yeah.
So it ends up on my the race ends up on my birthday.
Right.
And so I woke up at 6 to watch it on my birthday, and my Ferrari won with Charles Leclerc,
and he's
from Monaco.
I know.
I literally almost
saw
cried.
that. Yeah.
Everyone was like, "This race is so boring," and I was like,
"No, it was."
Can you and let me have a great day right now?
A great birthday,
like literally anything but Max Verstappen winning on my birthday.
I know, and it was like so emotional and stuff, and it was like all over social media.
So cute.
And they were like, he's all excited that he won in his home city.
I just love all like the thirst trap edits of all the drivers.
Of all of them.
Like literally all of them. Like I don't think any of them are my type, but like I could see the appeal when the thirst trap edits come.
Right. And like I mean Charles Leclerc. He's honestly maybe too good looking.
He looks like a model.
he shouldn't be driving. He should be modeling. Yeah.
But then a lot of the time I remember that most of them are like 5'7".
Are they really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I think
'cause-
Charles Leclerc is 5'9".
Wow.
And like Lando Norris is like 5'6".
Yeah, he's
5'7".
quite short, isn't he?
Yuki Tsunoda is like 5'2".
Yeah.
And so I just like think, because I'm tall, so I'm like, I would just tower over all of them. And then it just freaks me out a little bit.
That's hilarious to think about. So they're like, I'm not going to be looking up at them.
No.
They're going to be around me.
Yeah, except for like Esteban Ocon is tall.
Yeah.
And George Russell's also tall.
I like
They were like
George.
above. Do you? He's so controversial. I think he's the funniest driver in F1.
I think he's quite
unintentionally.
funny. Yes.
He's just like so
He's
comical.
just a little British boy.
His
like
little
he's so
stance,
funny.
the hands out stance.
I love it.
So funny. The memes that come from him are so
Yeah.
funny. But I'm so glad he won a race.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's a good driver. Like, I think
Yeah.
he needs maybe a better car.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but like he's a pretty good driver, I think.
I think he's borderline better than Lewis Hamilton in the past 2
Same,
years.
honestly. Yeah, I think Lewis is also starting to like get old, but also I think he doesn't like Mercedes anymore, so he's not like trying.
I mean,
for
he
them.
just won a race, so I guess that's good. But like,
good for him.
I don't know. I feel like he's just like,
He's kind of like sick of them. I think.
yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
I don't know. I can't tell if he's arrogant or like nice. But I love that he dated Nicole Scherzinger or whatever. She's the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh.
He dated her for like 4 years in like the 2000s.
He's gone around. Like he's been around. He's dated many of
a lot of people.
Yes. Yeah.
I need to like find his dating history.
Honestly, yeah.
But like she was like so cool and I love her, so
yeah.
that was fun. But
I think he's very cool.
yeah.
Like I just think he oozes cool.
He's vegan though, so I'm a little iffy.
Makes sense that he would be. To be honest. Wait, how are you a vegan and like building muscle and strength to like drive in
No
this?
idea. Like how is that possible?
Very interesting.
Vegans like freak me out a little bit.
I just don't like, as someone who I feel like is borderline like malnourished sometimes. Like how are you vegan and like surviving? I feel like I'd be fainting.
Yeah. I like vegetarians I can vibe with. Like, I totally get that. But vegans I just like literally don't understand.
Yeah.
Like what is it hurting the cow to get the milk out of the cow? I really don't get it.
They're gonna be like milking anyway.
Exactly. There's milk coming out of it anyway, so
Yeah.
and the eggs, like some chicken eggs don't survive. Whoa.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not that deep, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just
I
the
don't
way
know.
the world works.
Hot take.
Hot take. I also, being vegan is very difficult.
Inexpensive.
Yeah. I tried being vegan like for a week. It was like a little thing that me and my friend did.
Yeah.
And it was so hard. Like I almost didn't eat the whole week because I couldn't, because any
Just
product,
vegetables.
literally vegetables. Like I wanted to eat chocolate and I was like, fuck, like I can't eat chocolate. Like that's not vegan.
Crazy.
So many things are not vegan, especially things that are packaged. You'll like look at it and you think it's got nothing in it, and then they're like, oh, may contain like milk product.
It just really doesn't seem practical to me.
No, it's really not.
Like
I think it's more practical now. Like I
Yeah.
think there's lots of places that do vegan food.
Yeah.
So
But I've honestly, like, I genuinely have not met like a vegan university student. It's always
Really?
like someone who
Yeah.
like has so much time on their hands.
that's so true.
Do you know what I mean?
And money.
Exactly. Like people
Yeah.
who make six figures
Yeah.
and have a good job and
Yeah.
like work 9 to 5, so they have nothing else to do on their hands.
Yeah.
Like get a life.
Yeah. No, it makes sense for people with money to like be vegan because they can afford it.
Yeah, like isn't
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian vegan or Khloe
she?
Kardashian or Courtney?
I think they're like vegan when they want to be.
Probably. Probably.
You know, and then like other times they're like, I want ice cream, so they'll like go get that.
Ugh. I don't know. Kardashians kind of freak me out.
Yeah, they kind of freak me out.
Have
too.
you seen Kylie Jenner? Her her face is like completely destroyed from like filler now.
Is it?
Like she's been covering her face up recently because it's so bad.
I
She has
have not
pillow
seen-
face.
I haven't seen that.
It's so
I did see like when she was, or I don't know if she still is, but with Timothy Chalamet.
I think she's still with him, or who knows? Maybe it was like a publicity stunt.
Maybe, I don't know. But like I saw for a while people were like, oh, she's like so natural now, and
Yeah.
like you can see like where she's taken out her fillers and stuff.
There's just so many like things come. Have you realized like recently, like in the media, so many things have been like coming out as like bad for you, like tampons are bad
I've
for
heard
you,
this.
and like filler doesn't
Yeah.
actually dissolve; it just migrates, and that's what creates pillow face. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
where have these studies been being conducted?
Yes, and like where were they these like past years?
Like, unfortunately, I will still be using tampons.
Yeah, me too. Because also, like, what's the alternative? Like, what am I supposed to do? Because they say that about pads too.
Exactly.
Like pads and tampons. Like, I'm sorry, I'm
They're
not
like,
gonna
use
go.
a diva cup. No.
I don't want to do that. And like, I don't want to go back to like the 1800s where they use like cloth. Like, I'm not
Literally,
gonna be doing
I'm
that.
okay. I
You
saw
know?
this one girl on TikTok who was like, you have to buy organic tampons. Like, I'm going to throw out all my tampons.
I heard those are worse.
And then the next video, she was vaping. So I'm actually going to stick with
Please.
my tampons. Thank you very
I'd
much.
rather use tampons than vape.
I'm
Hot
like,
take.
that's not even a hot take. Everyone who's listening to this, please consider quitting vaping.
Honestly, like,
You're going to die early and have wrinkles
Just
on your
smoke.
face.
like, I'm not even joking. I don't understand vapors because it's like, it's honestly the same thing. Like, I don't know. I haven't read all the studies, but
Yeah.
to me,
It's the exact same thing.
it's the same
It's
thing.
borderline worse because of all the chemicals in it.
Yeah, at least like smoking is natural. Or like smoke weed. At least you get, I don't get smokers or vapors because what are you getting from it?
Yeah, it's just the
You
vibe.
know? Like if you're smoking weed, you're like getting
Yeah.
high, right? Like there's an end goal there. It's like when you drink to get
Yeah.
drunk.
Also, I
Like-
just find it weird. Like, I only smoke cigarettes when I'm in Serbia because like everyone else does. So I'll
Right.
like have a cigarette with a coffee or something.
Yeah.
But like that's because the smell is everywhere.
Right.
So it's not weird. But like here,
Yeah.
I find it when I walk outside and I smell a cigarette. I'm like, who is smoking
Yeah.
right now?
That's actually so true. But
Right?
and it's also like I think it's part of the culture of Vancouver to have like clean air.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like weird when people
I
smoke.
just every single time I see a person vaping, I'm like, you're 14 years old. Like,
Literally.
it was popular in high school. Everybody move on, please.
Yeah. I was actually having a conversation with my old co-op supervisor and then another co-op student who was like also there during that
Yeah.
time. And like he's I think in his 30s
Yeah.
or like early 40s, but I think it's their generation who's vaping a lot.
Yeah.
Hot take. I think
Like millennials.
yes, like
Yeah.
I think teenagers are actually not vaping. Like I think if anything they'll go smoke weed or like
Yeah.
do other stuff. But yeah, I think they're really into the vapes.
Have you seen there's like this new documentary on Netflix called like something about like the inception of like the company for Juul
Oh,
and like
yeah.
how it came together and then fell apart.
Yeah.
And like it's super interesting. They were just like talking about how their initial marketing, they marketed it
Yeah.
for underage people.
Yeah.
Like all of their marketing was just for underage people, and I'm like,
No, I remember this.
Y'all
I
are
have heard of
dumb.
that. Yeah,
I do remember. Like I remember, so many of my friends had Juuls, and like
Yeah.
they tasted great.
No,
But, like,
I remember a lot of people were into it when I was in high school too. But I just like from the get go was like I'd rather smoke weed because I don't get this. Like I just didn't get it.
don't like have I don't have an addictive personality,
Me
luckily.
either.
So
Yeah.
like I just got really lucky, and also like my parents were always talking about like how bad smoking
Yeah.
was, but like I don't know, I just never got into it. Like I had a shared vape with my friend
Right.
for like, and we
Yeah.
used it. It was like a 500 puff vape. We used it for like 5 months.
Oh my god.
Like we never ever hit it, but we had it just
Yeah.
so like, you know, you could go to the bathroom and like,
Yeah.
can I hit the vape? Like,
Yeah.
but it's just not cool anymore.
Maybe it's still cool in high school. I don't know.
I hope
Maybe I should
not.
ask my sister.
I really hope not. It probably
Yeah.
is, but I really hope not. It's so bad.
It's so bad, and again, just doesn't make sense.
I always one of my best friends is a vapor,
Mm-hmm.
and every single
Yeah.
time she vapes, I look at her and I go, you're going to be so wrinkly when you're older because she's so scared of getting old.
That's
So
so
I'm like, you're going to
funny.
be so wrinkly and gross when you're
Yeah.
older because it literally makes you age quicker.
I'm sure. I'm
I'm
Your
okay.
lungs are gonna be rotting.
I'll keep my beautiful skin
Yeah. Thank
and
you
my
very much.
and my lungs. Also, like cardiologists say that it's like smoking is like one of the worst things to do to your heart.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So
You're like directly like polluting your heart and lungs.
we sound like old people right now. Don't smoke, youngins.
But I mean, I feel like old people are smoking more, like cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Like, because that was the thing
Yeah.
back then.
Only like some, but I would
Yeah.
be genuinely embarrassed if my child was like vaping constantly.
No, same. But the other thing is like, it's honestly like terribly addicting. Like
Yeah.
as we've said, like we're not, I guess, people with addictive personalities. But I've literally seen. I remember this one girl was like tweaking out.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like shaking, like freaking out.
shaking because she had dropped her vape in the toilet. And so she was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't, like, what am I can't hit my vape. Like, where, and it's terrifying.
It's so bad. I had
Like-
so many friends who would just like have to like in high school they just have to like leave class and go to the bathroom every like 30 minutes
Yeah.
because they had to hit their vape.
I know. It's like,
And I'm like, oh my god, guys,
it's ridiculous.
like this is an issue.
Yeah.
But it's like shockingly like what I've seen on the internet is like pretty easy to quit. Like
Really?
not easy, like it's hard mentally, but like it
Yeah.
doesn't take that long to quit.
Right.
Like after like 2 weeks
Yeah.
you start feeling like you don't need it anymore.
That's good.
So I feel like it has a quicker like get off time than
Yeah.
cigarettes.
That makes sense.
And the fact that vapes were originally used to like get off of cigarettes,
Right.
and now people are going from vapes to cigarettes is insane. They're like for the aesthetic.
oh my God.
I'm like, guys, just don't smoke.
Just like, yeah, I don't know, chew gum.
Literally.
Have you
Breathe
seen those,
air.
like the nicotine patches?
Yeah.
That's like, I guess, a new thing.
Oh, the
Um,
Zins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
weird.
Those are so weird.
They make your gums rot.
yeah.
like,
all these
literally
things are
make-
bad for you.
Guys, like
You guys, we don't need nicotine.
I'm not trying to look gross by 30.
Yeah,
that's,
honestly.
That's my only goal, honestly.
It's to still look young.
Literally look young by 30. I wear
That's so
SPF
funny.
every day.
Good
Put
for
on your
you.
SPF.
I've
guys.
been starting like over the past few years to wear SPF every
Yeah.
day.
I just like
Yeah.
burn too. So like every time I don't put on SPF
Yeah.
on my face feels like it's actually on fire in the sun.
Wow. See, that's the bad thing with me is that like I don't burn naturally
Yeah.
really. Like I sometimes do on my shoulders, but
Yeah.
it's like I'd have to be in direct sunlight for a long time.
Yeah.
So because I don't burn, I'm like, huh, I don't need SPF. But you really do.
I feel like that's a lot of people though.
Yeah. I started wearing it like very consistently though because my mom recently like she went to the dermatologist because she's got like brown spots on her face, like kind of freckle like.
Yeah.
And they told her they're like sunspots. So like you need to be wearing SPF. And so
Yeah.
my mom's been like, everybody wear your SPF all the time. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just that's also another thing like tanning beds.
yeah.
So bad for you. Like it's
Yeah.
so bad for you. I don't understand people just use self tanner if you really need
Yeah.
the tan.
Yeah.
Sunbeds. Oh my god. I don't know. The sun's dangerous, guys. Wear SPF.
I like being in the sun too.
Yeah.
But I recently I saw a TikTok that was like when you tan, it's apparently all of the melanin like raising in your skin as a protective barrier, like
Yeah,
against
literally.
the UV. So it's not a good thing.
No.
Like it means that you've already been damaged.
Yeah,
like, when you're
literally.
tanning.
That's why I like. I do kind of like that I burn super easily because then
Yeah.
I have to be sun protected
Right.
or I will literally be in pain for 4 days.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So like it's kind of nice that I am so burnable.
your like body's working well to
Literally.
protect you.
But I've been trying to sit out in the sun more so that my body can get like more protected because when I
Yeah.
was little, my dad used to just like put like a long sleeve swim shirt on me
Yeah.
and like swim shorts
And like keep you out of the
yeah, and then we'd only go swimming from 8 to 12 and then from 3 to 5 because
That's
the
funny.
UV is the highest between 12 and 3. So
That's hilarious.
yeah. That was
No,
his.
I like being in the sun like for vitamin D too.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean you could just take the pill now, I guess.
yeah. It's good for you, I guess.
That's good for you, I guess. Anyway, how did we get from politics to sunscreen?
I have no idea. Yapping.
Yapping.
Yeah.
Do you have any final concluding points? Wear your
Don't
sunscreen.
vape. Wear your sunscreen. And don't listen to the media.
Don't listen to the media. Do your own political research before you vote. Get knowledged, please. Don't listen to everything you hear.
Don't join any political cults.
No, please don't do that. Or any cults.
Literally. Don't join cults.
Don't join cults.
Those are the final thoughts.
Those are our final thoughts here. Go watch the Boy Meets World episode called Cult Fiction. I think there's 2 parts.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, I remember that.
That one's a good one if you're like thinking about joining a cult. Anyway, thanks for listening. We love you, Pits. Go follow our Instagram at CMNSU, and our YouTube channel at SFU CMNSU. And our TikTok is also SFU CMNSU. They do some fun stuff over there. Yeah, thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.